Hello Sim Tech Buzz, we've got this new light in from ZHIYUN and it's the Molus G200 video light, and it's a pretty large buska. As you can see, that's what it looks like there on the front and the back. And on the side we have got all this information here. So there's an app as well, ZHIYUN. So we've got all these little bits and pieces here, but we'll talk more about them as we go along. And it's G200 video lights. So we will unbox and see what's inside. It seems to come with a nice case as well, and we'll just pull this out of the way for a sec. And you get this guy here, which is cool. Now, I normally use this in my videos. It's normally attached to this, but it's been charging. So this is quite the upgrade. So I've got a nice pocket here to put some information in, should you wish to do so. You've got your zips here, nice padded strap. Of course, this is hard shell, ZHIYUN branding. Let's go inside. Okay. Right, so we have got straps and all that stuff holding everything in here. So we'll take this out first. And then we have this guy. So this all attaches onto this. So this is pretty much the kit for professional studios, filmmakers and all that kind of stuff. Probably a bit of an overkill for me, but we'll make use of it because we're making changes. So that's your lid there. And that's that. So you've got other bits and pieces up here. If I can just reach. So I've got the video light quick start guide, video light service card, and we also have this little guy in here. Might be easier to do it that way. Antique mold packet, so we'll just get rid of that. Right, so that's what the case looks like in there. I'll take the gel out. Let's have a look at this. Right, so it's off here. So, like a bowl. So we have got ZHIYUN reflector. So this is going to be the reflector here. You can see inside there what it looks like. It's pretty cool. And you've got the mains control here. So you can see you've got dim and CCT. Very well built units. Your power here. And you've got on and off there. So this is going to be, of course, plugged in all the time. And here is the rest. So that's pretty much it and what's in the box. So we'll have to find a way of mounting this, or whatever the case may be. It won't be fitting on this because I don't think it'll be strong enough, but we'll have a look. But it you can mount it onto a stand, or whatever the case is. And you can adjust this here as well, and up here, G200 written up on front here, and 200 watt LED fill light, cold and warm, and designed by ZHIYUN. Now it does go up to 300 watts at the click of a button, and you can see it's well ventilated all around, and it's a really solid piece of kit. And again, you can see the ventilation here is very solid all round. So I'm going to get it set up. There's an app to go with it as well. I'm going to show you all that and how it works once we get it set up and find a way of getting this mounted to suit our needs here. But all this is flexible, it's good, and that's pretty much all there is to it there. So that's just on like that, and this will pop in. Yeah, so that's going to pop in there. You can see the 3 points, and that's it. So we'll get it set up and then show you what it's all about. Okay, so we just briefly set it up here just to get it up and running. So you can see you got active cooling and all that kind of stuff here. So this switch or button up here actually removes this here. So what you do is you press it, it releases the lock, and you swap it out for the lens cover that we seen earlier. You've got your on and off switch here. This will tag on to the back of your stand. Your two switches, you've got dim and CCT. So if we turn around here, you can get your reading here. So it's quite remarkable how bright this light gets. So you can see you've got a dim here, goes down to 0. Okay, and then you've got your different levels here preset: 40, 43, 55 and 65. 27, 32, 43, 55 and 65. Right, so we turn up the brightness here. It's quite remarkable how bright this thing gets. It's very hard to display it here, but we'll try perhaps in a darker scenario. But it's really unbelievable. It can light up the whole of the bottom of my house here, which is quite large, and it's just like daytime. But you can tell that it's a studio light. It really is remarkable in comparison to what we use here. This is quite something else. So stay tuned, we get it set up properly, and then we'll go through the app and everything else. You see the fan in there starting to kick in as well. So you can twist these down if you want to change the dimming, CCT, and brightness. Then you can turn it here like so. You can see it going down and then eventually turning off. And we'll just quickly, really is remarkable how bright it is. Right, so we'll be back after the break and we get it set up properly. Okay, so we're now set up. So and just have a quick look there. You can see what's going on there. I don't want to blind you too much. And we have it set up here. We're going to have a look at the control box and the app and show you how that works next. But this is super bright and really cool. Okay, so once you get set up and running, you have your control box here, and there's a nice big fan in this, as there is too in the back of the lamp, and you've got your app as well. So you can see here, I'm just going to turn these slightly, how bright it's getting behind me there, and you can actually feel the heat off it. And if you turn this one too, you get the different dim, or the CCT, sorry. Okay, so watch this. If you go to the app, you can remotely do it from the app. Same thing, which is excellent. And you've got presets. So you've got daytime, tungsten, modeling light, dysprosium, fluorescent, sunlight, and you've got xenon lamp as well. Now again, you can adjust the colour, temperature in here and brightness. And you can probably see that coming up behind me there, or behind the camera itself there. So down on the app, you've got your CCT. You can switch over here. Then you've got your tungsten lamp. Again, you've got different presets in here. And that's basically how they're going to work in there. And your CCT pair. So I'm just going to turn it up a bit there and show you. And then it's not going to be too easy to show you how bright it is pointing inside the house. We're going to show you how bright the light is outside in the dark. Because trust me, it's bright. It's a superb light and worth the few quid because they ain't cheap. So I want to just show you that, give you a quick demo of that now from behind the camera so you get an idea of what to expect. So now I'm just going to try and demo as best I can from behind the camera the different effects. So I'm just going to turn the brightness up here and you can really see how bright that goes. And you can then change the temperature as well, like so. You can see the colour temperature changing there, and mix the brightness. But if we go in back into the app, I'm going to go to the presets. You've got full CTV, 3/4, and you can see it changing there. But you can change them with the presets if you wish to do so. And basically the same thing, you can brighten it if you want, which is no problem at all. So I'm just going to go back out and just going to show you there. So that's how bright it's going to get. And you've got the colour temperature there. And that's what it's going to look like. So if I just give you a quick demo of the slide here. And the brightness. Now you do the same with the box, but the fact that it's on your phone is even better. Because it's a big piece to be carrying around. So if you go in here, here, here. If you go down here. You can change them by this as well, and you got their presets. You can turn it on and off from there as well. So that's really how it's going to work, and I'm going to show you the fan now in a second, which is silent. So the fan is there now running, and you can't hear it peep out of it, which is really cool. Really cool. So I'm going to show you what it's like outside to give you an example of how bright this light gets, because there's not much point showing you inside. But if you're filming it indoors, it's perfect for getting something on the spot. A scene, a big scene of that as well, and really does the job. And this is the fan running on the control box itself there, as you can see. We just turn it off and turn it back on. That's it there. Okay, so we're testing this out in the dark now. I'm just going to show you how bright this is. You can see the camera right in the frame there, which is behind it. So again, I'm going to be using the app here to control it. And I'm just going to go up slowly. And just see how bright that gets. So we go on to the tungsten lamp. You can see the different settings there again. And this prosium lamp. Full CTO, 3/4, half, quarter, and 1/8. And if we go back into, you've got daytime, tungsten, model, dysprosium, fluorescent, sunlight, and xenon. So we're going to bring it down again and change the temperature and the brightness, so you can see there. And now we're going to go up. And just look how bright that is. Unbelievable, remarkable. So it'll film basically anything, even in a big space, and give you the brightness that you want to get that focus on the scene you want, or wherever you might be shooting. So that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned for more.